What obstacles did Black voters face in the 1960s? What challenges did Black voters encounter in the 1960s? The struggle for voting rights during this time was marked by numerous barriers, especially in southern states. These obstacles were both legal and violent, reflecting the fierce opposition to racial equality. One major hurdle was the use of literacy tests and poll taxes. Literacy tests required individuals to demonstrate reading and comprehension skills. However, these tests were often unfairly administered. Black citizens faced stricter scrutiny while white voters could easily pass or be exempted. Poll taxes required payment to vote, which hit Black voters hard, as many were economically disadvantaged due to years of segregation and discrimination. In addition to these, good character tests and grandfather clauses were used to exclude Black voters. These arbitrary standards made it nearly impossible for many to register. Grandfather clauses allowed only those whose ancestors had voted before the Civil War to participate, effectively shutting out Black citizens. Whites-only primary elections further marginalized Black voters, preventing them from participating in crucial electoral contests. Violence and intimidation were rampant. Black voters and civil rights activists faced threats, beatings, and even lynchings. There were bombings and economic retaliation, such as losing jobs or being evicted if they tried to register or vote. Law enforcement often turned a blind or even collaborated with white supremacist groups to suppress Black voting. The political power structure in many Southern communities maintained these barriers intentionally. In some counties with majority Black populations, not a single Black resident was registered to vote. This exclusion was enforced through discriminatory laws and violent intimidation tactics. The Civil Rights Movement, with leaders like Fannie Lou Hamer, fought against these obstacles. Hamer's own experience of being denied the right to vote fueled her passion for change. The movement's efforts led to significant federal legislation. The Civil Rights Act of 1960 forbade discriminatory literacy tests, while the Voting Rights Act of 1965 required certain states to get federal approval before changing voting laws. This was a major step in ensuring that Black citizens could exercise their right to vote. Despite these legal advancements, hostility and resistance remained. Segregationist officials and communities continued to oppose Black voter participation. Events like the Selma to Montgomery marches highlighted the dangers and determination involved in securing voting rights. Looking back at the 1960s, these struggles are remembered as defining moments of courage and determination. The fight for voting rights was not just about casting a ballot. It symbolized a broader push for justice and equality. The obstacles faced by Black voters during this time reminded us of the importance of the Voting Rights Act and the ongoing efforts to protect the right to vote for all citizens.